Hey, what's up? It's Raven, another NFL Clash video. So today is some big news dropped. They are going to update the game to a 1.35 patch. This will be coming out March 14th, which is a week from. It's about 2 weeks, a little bit less than 2 weeks. There is going to be player card changes. I mentioned this in a previous video. Myself, Zara, the boy, Gorilla all sat in a meeting with the developers of the game. We discussed what kind of changes they were making in the game. So we're gonna run right into it right now. All right. So what they did is they added 5 changes on offense, 5 changes on defense. It makes sense. They always like to keep some sort of parity in the game. So right off the bat, Aaron Rodgers will be buffed. He's going to stay a rare. He's going to be buffed from 250 passing, which I guess mine is 195 without an upgrade, to 276. What they wanted to do is have him comparable to Matt Stafford. Obviously, actually, he's better than Stafford right now. Interesting. But anyway, so what they said was that they will pretty much run neck and neck up until the higher levels where Stafford will be a little bit better. But they are so they're going to buff his passing rating from 251 to 276. I personally asked that why didn't they just give Aaron Rodgers pretty much Tom Brady's abilities and stats, comparable. Not, it doesn't have to be better or worse. And they said that right now this is what they're going with. I asked today about what are we doing with Tom Brady's card since he's retired. They didn't really think of it right at the moment because obviously they're worried that they have other things that they're on their mind. So when they come up with an answer, they will let me know. I only asked because I think way back when they said something about retired players and they losing the license to the name and they'll keep them in the game. It was a lot to go through, so they haven't really dealt with that during our versions of the game. Obviously, there was some Todd Gurley's in the game and Cam Newton's in the game during the beta, which they replaced. Now we have, I think, Brandon Brooks from the Eagles and obviously Tom Brady, who have retired. So we don't know what is going to happen to those cards. I'm assuming that they are not going to be upgradable after a while, but so I thought, hey, Aaron Rodgers is the reigning MVP last season and probably is going to win the MVP this season if he didn't already. I don't know if they announced it. So why don't you just give him those stats? But listen, this is what they're doing. That's fine with me, and they're making upgrades. So anyway, so Matt Stafford and Aaron Rodgers will eventually become pretty much the same until the higher levels, and I'm talking higher levels, where Stafford will be a little bit better. Josh Allen will be, I haven't with Aaron Rodgers, but his passing rating was 215. It is going to be raised to 231. Obviously, he's a common card, and Josh Allen's pretty good, He shouldn't probably be a common card, but one thing they said yesterday was that rarities of cards, although they shout out dominance because hey, it's an epic card compared to a common card. They didn't really want to do that. They just wanted a representation of each level of card rarity. I specifically asked about TJ Watt. He shouldn't be a common. He should probably be up there. He should be at least a rare, if not an epic. Another one who's reigning. He's right up there in the last 2 or 3 years in defensive player of the year. With TJ Watt specifically, I know I'm jumping around. They said that they will do another card balance, whatever you want to call this, in a future update. But right now, they want to put out this, and that's okay. So Josh Allen will be upgraded to 231 passing. So back to offense. We're going to Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley is a beast. Everybody use him. He's in every deck. He's in my regular deck. He is 2 energy wide receiver, and he plays like he's an epic. He will be increased from 2 energy to 3 energy starting March 14th. So that kind of stinks, but still, 3 energy for Calvin Ridley is not bad at all. Chris Godwin, we all know that he's been, as a matter of fact, my highest rated video is the one where I made about Chris Godwin and how is he worth it or not. I took him out of my deck once the meta with the running backs happened. He is right now 8 energy, and, is he expensive? Yes. Does he work well with Tom Brady? Yes, he does. I think I proved that in as many touchdowns as I've scored with him in, the last, 20 some odd videos that I had him on my deck. He's going to be reduced to 6 energy now. So maybe he's worth putting in the deck now, especially if you have Tom Brady. Okay, and then Christian McCaffrey, who I do not have. I think I could still click on him, though. Where is he? McCaffrey. He's 8 energy. Not worth it. I don't see anybody using him. They're decreasing his energy to 7. I mean, that still doesn't mean I will use him, but, 8 energy to 7. That's all I really have to say about him. He's a good card if you can afford him and use him correctly, because when bots were using him a while back, I couldn't stop the guy. It was ridiculous. All right, so just to wrap that up, Aaron Rodgers increased from 251 to 276. Josh Allen increased from 215 to 231. Calvin Ridley increased energy 2 to 3. Christian McCaffrey decreased energy from 8 to 7, and Chris Godwin decreased energy from 8 to 6. Now, this is the part where everybody's going to be upset. Defensively, let's start with the thorn in everybody's side, Aaron Donald. He's a 6 energy, and everybody hates him because, everybody loves him if he plays for you, but if you're going against him, you hate him. Well, guess what? His stats are going to stay the same, but he's going to 8 energy. He's going from 6 to 8. That's pretty expensive. I don't know. He's probably going to drop out of a ton of decks. All right? His partner in crime, Von Miller, 4 energy. Another great card to have in your deck if you didn't have Donald. Well, he's going from 4 to 5, I think it is. Where's Von Miller? Yeah, 4 to 5. Same stats. There no stat changes, just energy changes. Bobby Wagner, he's pretty much in everybody's deck, especially if you play in Prevent. He's actually in my deck right now. Bobby Wagner, he is 4 energy right now. He's going to 5. Doesn't mean he's going to drop out of a lot of decks, but people are going to have to, reevaluate their decks. And maybe this changes the meta a little bit. Nick Bosa, which I do not have. He is, where are you? He is 6 energy, and he's like Aaron Donald light. He's moving to 7 energy. So, again, pass rushing, which seems to be, pretty popular at the moment. It's also getting a little expensive. The other one that I do not have is Tre'Davious White. Oh, maybe I do have him now. Tre'Davious White. Do I have him? He's a linebacker, right? Where is he? I know he's an epic. Where is he? Tre'Davious White. There he is. I just got him. He's a 6 energy. corner. All they did was they moved his speed from average to fast. They felt like he was too slow for what he's another good player. They felt like they needed to make him a little faster to keep up with all these fast wide receivers. All right, so that's the rundown of the 5 defensive players. So to go over that again, Aaron Donald, increase energy from 6 to 8. Bobby Wagner, increase energy from 4 to 5. Nick Bosa, increase energy from 6 to 7. Von Miller, increase energy from 4 to 5. And Tre'Davious White, increase speed from average to fast. So, defensive players. The defenses are going to probably change just a bit. Sorry, my phone is dying. Okay, the other thing that they announced, 2 more things actually, was I'll just read it right off the update. It says, increase the amount of cards available in chest, including epics. You can now get 2 epics in one chest. Really? This is what we're doing? Sorry about that. You can now get 2 epics in one chest. It's possible. Not every chest, but it's possible. So anyway, continuing, this change means you can upgrade more of your favorite NFL players, so while also increasing the amount of coins that drop. So no more chests with 30 coins in it, 40. It might be 100. I don't even know. We'll find out. This change will affect most chests in the game, including chests bought in the store, though event chests have their own drop rates, which makes perfect sense, and they tell you what the drop rate is right in the event. So there's a Showdown event going on right now. The new Showdown event will be Dalvin Cook versus Micah Parsons. That will be coming also the week of the 14th, but not on the 14th. They said late in the week. They want just last-minute testing to go through. So look Thursday and Friday of that week for that event to come out. I don't remember what the energy costs were for both of those. I'm going to assume they're 5. But Dalvin Cook, you know what? I can't remember if they said he was a power runner. I think he was a power runner. But he will get a strength buff when placed on the line of scrimmage. So the further you place him away from the line of scrimmage, the less buff he's going to get. I don't think he's going to get one unless you put him right on the line. Micah Parsons is going to get a strength buff and an insight buff when placed on the line. So instead of playing him in some sort of zone coverage or off the line, if you play him on the line, he's going to tackle power runners easier. And I guess the insight, like we spoke about a long time ago, is how he reacts towards either a route runner or let's say route runner. You can say that both ways for running backs and for actual receivers. So place him on the line, you get the buff. You place him off the line, you don't get it. Simple as that. Okay, so again, Showdown event. Look Thursday or Friday, the week of the 14th, for this event to show up. Micah Parsons gets a buff when placed on the line. Dalvin Cook gets place him on the line, gets a strength buff. That'll be that Showdown event. The chests will now drop a higher amount of coins and hopefully better cards. You have a chance to get 2 epics in one platinum chest now. Hopefully gold chests are a little bit better now. And we went over all the changes in the 5 players. So like I said, they want some sort of parity, so they're going to change 5 offensive players and they're going to change 5 defensive players. They will revisit this at a later date, but they have this update to put up. They have the Showdown update to do. So let's look, I don't know, maybe March, April, maybe late April, they'll do this again. Maybe the beginning of May, we'll have to see. I'm trying to remember if there was anything about I don't think anybody asked anything about adding new cards to the game outside of what we spoke about. I know that way back when we first spoke to GM William, he said he didn't really want. Well, the team didn't really want 100 and more than 125 players in the game. I think we're at that now. So, and we're still under the impression that everyone that is in that vote will eventually be in this game. So, we'll see. There was a lot they couldn't tell us because they don't want to tell us something that ends up changing, or is just not right, or we convey it the wrong way. So I get that, but they told us enough, and we're here to tell you. So anyway, the Discord's on fire right now. So if you have not talking about this, so if you've not joined the Discord, please do so. Get involved. Again, league challenges I've started, and you have a lot of yards after the catch to get working on. Join a league if you're not in a league. And Showdown Event just popped up. So, and then you also have 2-minute drill and field general, where you can try to get 5 sacks and beat those challenges also. Just as a little bonus for this, before I sign off, I will open up my daily challenge chest. And let's see what I can get. 4 cards, 38 coins, 3 Terry McLaurins, Justin Herbert 19, and there's another Trey Flowers. I'm telling you, this guy, I had him in my deck, and he might actually go back. I'm not sure. He buffs cornerbacks and safeties, so it's something to think about. I have all these chests to open. I have some gems to open up showdown packs. I'll do that in another video. Right now, I just want to get this out. By the time this video comes out, Gorilla will be online to talk about this also. Zara has already started talking about this in the Discord. So, the boy, what are you doing, man? Get involved. No, seriously. So there's a lot of information out there in different platforms, Discord, streaming, YouTube, whatever. So this information is out there. You have plenty of ways to find it and discuss it. So with that, please subscribe here, like this video, get involved, join the Discord, join a league, get involved, tell your friends. We want to get this community to be as popular, as big as possible, so that we can get more perks, new cards. Listen, they didn't have to give us a voting option to who we wanted in the game. Remember that. This is what we wanted. They're asking us what we want. We told them, and they did it. So just remember that. Not every company does stuff like that. Remember that. And, I'm sure everybody who's watching this video plays some sort of video game one way or the other, and they're really pissed off because it would be cool if they did this and nobody listens to you. This company listens to you, and they're doing the best that they can to, give us as a community what we want, because they want it to succeed just as much as we do. And that's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Gorilla will be streaming at about half hour. So join that stream, and I'll see you tomorrow.